Park Swap. Today we're at Knott's Scary Farm. We just got off of Timber Mountain Log Ride and they did a Halloween overlay on that attraction. It was super cool. What do you think, Allie? Give me your thoughts.
I did not expect it at all.
Me neither.
So I thought there were just like pumpkins about.
Yeah.
They changed the song. The whole inside's different. All the lighting's different. There's like little hidden characters of like horror movie things. It's just super cool.
Yeah.
It almost made it worth the wait. The waits today are like ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we waited an hour for that.
Yeah.
We waited an hour for Timber Mountain Log Ride, which is pretty crazy. Especially if you go on a weekday and a regular time right now, like everything's a walk-on, so it's definitely insanely busy. But like you were saying, I loved all the little animatronics, like there's like a little alien, it's so cute. And they're all celebrating Halloween throughout the whole attraction. And there's this room that I've never seen before. It's like Indiana Jones looking.
Yeah.
It was creepy as hell.
It was like massive and the people hanging from it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that there was a first drop or like I don't remember it.
It's just a long ride,
But it
isn't
was super sick. It was super fun.
Yeah. I'm really happy that Knott's does, Halloween overlays. Brings it a lot more to like the level of Disney with the Haunted Mansion holiday, so I loved it. Now we're waiting in line for Mesmer, the brand new maze at Knott's Scary Farm. We'll give you our thoughts right after we check it out.
It was creepy. I will say, jump scares work very well in mazes. I don't think they work too well with like the people popping out. I think SeaWorld definitely has them beat and like the scare actors around the place. I feel like they really built like what their story was, and then you could get engrossed in that story. And it just had that like tension of getting scared. I feel like everybody here is just kind of like jump scaring you and like walking away, and it's just like, oh, all right. But in the mazes, it works a little better, especially because they're so well hidden. Jesus, I couldn't pay attention to the storyline though.
Yeah, our first ever Knott's maze. You can tell they put a lot of effort into making them, really high budget, a lot of detail in there. There are like some animatronic things, a lot of like really nice practical sets. Definitely a lot more than SeaWorld, but I think SeaWorld has Knott's beat in terms of how good their scare actors are at, like Ali just said, the story and everything. Even in the houses, like the people at SeaWorld still told the story too. Like we had the doctor that like checked me in and everything and brought me into the story. I feel like here there's just so much of a volume of people that they can't do things like that.
Yeah, and there was like a voice over.
Yeah.
You can't really hear it. Also, I'm just scared everything's popping out at me. I don't know what's going on. There were eyes sometimes, there were mirrors. I was on a tightrope.
The floor was moving.
Yeah.
I
don't really know the story. It was just scary. There's no like storyline and scary or like fun and scary. It's just kind of like scary because it's fun because it's scary.
Yeah.
It's like an experience.
They're different,
Yeah.
But I liked this maze, and apparently it's one of the best ones here. I think I can agree. I have to go on other ones. You gotta do other ones.
How could you agree? We only went on one.
So far, it's the best.
Going downhill from
Hey, they brought back the piano player from Taste of Halloween. That's cool. I always love that. Next up, we're gonna do Dark Ride, which I'm pretty excited about. But man, like the lines are very long here, so it's already 11:30. We went on Dark Ride, and I really like that maze as well. I love those like old school Halloween dark rides, like the terror rides and everything. We've done quite a few of them in the past, so it's pretty cool to like, see that and walk through something like that.
That's alright. I didn't care too much.
You like the first one more?
No. They're just kind of all one notice of just relying on jump scares rather than a storyline. Like, oh, some of the creatures are dressed appropriately, but I don't know. The more I do them, the less impressed I am. Also, excuse Chris's voice, he's losing it.
I'm losing it. I thought it was a great idea, great concept around the maze, the dark ride got taken over. I think it's cool.
All of their concepts are good.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like the execution, they don't really have a creepy factor. They kind of just rely on jump scare. And like now I'm getting like a headache. I'm getting pretty tired of jump scares.
We just got off the Candy Mountain Log Ride, and I kind of hated that experience. It was really bad.
Yeah, so it's a lot squeakier than it used to be. Our ride stopped in the middle, which is fine. It doesn't really re-theme much. There's just like some candy.
I think the theming is is really bad, poorly done. Like, it says like, you know, chocolate chip. Like, there's a sign that says it, but there's nothing different about the ride. And the creepy part is the animatronics are still programmed for the regular ride.
So their mouths are moving.
Yeah, they're just like doing movements to like a song that's not playing. So it's really weird.
So it's creepy by itself. They should just turned off the volume.
Yeah, imagine it was pitch black.
Left it with weird ass animatronics.
But yeah, the squeak is unbearable.
Yep.
It's awful.
Really bad.
Like, it hurts so bad. So they really need to fix this immediately, I think.
I can't even think very much.
No, I just hated it.
My brain's just fried from the squeaks.
Yeah.
But, you know, they tried. There's some, like, random decorations, but none of it really to the level that the log ride does.
Oh, there she is. I believe there's a new grave in the graveyard this year. And this is really cool. This is all like canon story of Ghost Town. I love that. I feel like the people in this maze are going to be really great. Because it's all story based. And I really wish I had dug into the story more, but maybe we'll learn about it.
Evening finding you well, sir.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
For now.
For now.
Things can change in Calico like that.
Really? I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Better keep both of them out.
Okay.
Eyes of creeps in the shadows. We need to find Sarah Marshall. Bring in a justice tonight.
We just did Origins, the Curse of Calico. I think that's one of my favorite mazes so far. It has a bit more story to it. Allie, take it away. What do you think?
I agree. There's some really cool parts in it. It's still just jump scary, but it has more of the creepy vibe. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more. But definitely my favorite one. Best part, Witch just flying.
Yeah, Witch at the end of the maze is just flying around. And, you know, there's a lot of people interacting with you in the queue as well, so it really sets up the story.
Yeah.
And Ghost Town's a real place. It's right here.
Yeah, there's definitely much more of like a acting part of it than a scaring part of it. There's still majority to the scaring, but I really did enjoy it more than all of the other ones. It's a bit more elevated. Although I don't like the rhetoric of hanging witches. If she wants to put a curse, that's y'all problem.
Exactly.
Don't hang witches.
They did it anyway. She did it anyway. Of course she would.
Yeah,
They're trying to kill her.
I'd curse people who try to hang me.
Yeah. Ooh, Ghost Town looks spooky. This is wild.
This is an intense fog.
Oh my god. Wow, this is crazy. I see why they said Ghost Town is like impossible to see.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Well, that was a super fun night at Knott Scary Farm. I really do like this event. It's one of my favorite Halloween events. I think Hollow Scream has a special place in my heart since it was our first ever Halloween event. But yeah, there's some really cool mazes here, and overall we had a great time. You know, it's very spooky and definitely more scary, I would say, than SeaWorld.
I guess it's easy to have it be one of your favorites when there are like 3 and you've gone to 2.
Yeah, it's true.
Such a con man. One of my favorites. The second one we've gone to.
You know, we're theme park connoisseurs over here. We went to everything. Not yet, but we'll get there.
Thank you for celebrating the World of Diaries with us. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Bye.